Good morning, guys. Okay, as I said before, I'm going to solve some problems from this worksheet. Take in mind, I'm going to include the step by step what you have to do. But in case you cannot understand, please check the video. I'm going to say the part that is related with introduction of inverse operation. Okay. At first, I'm going to solve the first point that says in each case make the x the subject of the formula. For this point, I'm going to solve the point A, D, okay? The point A and the point D. Yep. The point A is going to give you an idea how to solve A, B, and C. And the point D is similar or can give you an idea about how to solve A, B, and C. Okay? Now, we're going to start with the explanation. In the sentence that says that you need to isolate the variable x, isolate. Remember, isolate means despejar in Spanish. Isolate the variable x. Okay? In this sense, we need to apply inverse operation to find the value of x. How to find the value of x? Even if you have on your left side the x or on your right side the x, you need to leave alone the variable x. In this case, what is together with the variable x is this a that is adding. Therefore, we are going to apply inverse operation. That means passing to the other side to do the inverse operation of adding, that is subtracting. Finally, the answer of this one is x equal b minus c minus a. And that is the final answer of this problem. Yep. X equal b minus c minus a. Okay, the second problem. In the second problem, you need to isolate the variable x again, this one. Yep. Therefore, we need to isolate the variable x. I'm going to write again the expression 8x equal 2 times b. Remember, when you have a number and a variable, they are multiplying, okay, together. Okay, now we can see the expression better. Between a and x, we have a multiplication. Therefore, we need to pass this minus a that is multiplying to the other side to divide, because division is the inverse operation of multiplication. Finally, the answer is x equal 2 times b divided by minus a. And if you see, finally, we found the value of x of this formula. That means, again, leaving the x value alone. Now I'm going to do an extra example of this kind of problems. I'm going to write, for example, 3x plus y equal to b. Okay? And in this problem, we are going to isolate the variable x. That I'm going to write that is make the x subject of. Okay? It means we need to isolate the variable x. Now, by finding the x is, first, as I told you in a previous lesson in the school, when you have an addition, I'm going to point out the addition. If you have this addition, you need to pass first the addition to the other side. That means, so far we have 3x equal 2 times b minus y, because we pass the plus y to b minus y to the other side. Okay? Finally, if you see the expression with the x, we have a multiplication because we have together the variable and the number, and that means we need to move the 3 that is multiplying to the other side to divide. okay? That means by writing this final expression for x is x equal 2 times b minus y divided by 3. And finally, that is the answer of this expression. Okay? Now, second point. In the third point, you need to, in each case, I am reading, in each case, make the letter given at the end the subject of the formula. That means, for example, if you see this expression, I'm going to zoom in the expression. If you see this C after the comma, that means you need to isolate the variable C. The variable C, okay? I'm going to do different problems from this one, okay? Okay, is the point B. I'm going to solve the point B from the third point, and then I'm going to solve the problem of expanding when you have an expansion, okay? Now, we have three different problems. I'm going to sort, okay? Now, in the first problem, we need to find the value of t. We need to isolate t. I'm going to write again the expression x equal b times t. Now we need to isolate the variable t. That means what is together with the variable t is the b, that is multiplying. Therefore, that multiplication means we need to pass this to divide to the other side. The final answer is s divided by b is equal t. Take in mind that independent where you found the t on your left side or right side, the idea is leaving alone the variable we need to leave. That means the t. That is the answer of the first one. Second one. In the second problem, we need to make the subject of s. That means from this expression, I'm going to write the expression again. b2 equal u squared plus 2as. We need to isolate the variable s. Now, as I said before, and take in mind always this because it's really important, that when you have an addition, you need to move the addition to the other side. That means the expression now is b squared. I'm going to put in red color what is changing, minus, because it was plus, now it's minus, u2, yeah, equal 2 times a times s. This and this is the same, okay? Now, we need to find s. Again, don't forget your target. You need to find the value of s. Now, together with the s, we have 2a. With the 2a that is multiplying both, we are going to pass this to divide to the other side. Finally, we have this expression. b squared minus u2 divided 2 times a. And it is equal to s because it's the only variable that left to the other side. And that is the final answer. Okay? Okay. Now we have two problems solved. Now the final problem that in this part is the brackets. Okay, I'm going to explain or clarify something about the brackets. When you have a bracket, you need to expand the bracket. That means the number a multiply x and the number a multiply b. In this sense, I'm going to write the expression again, just to refer to the expression. A brackets x plus b equals c. After expanding, we are going to write 8x plus ab equals c. If you see in this problem, we need to find the value, we need to make the subject of x. Okay. In this problem, we are gonna isolate or make the x subject, isolate x. Finally, now we're gonna apply inverse operation. Okay, the inverse operation means we need to move what is adding to the other side, to do the inverse operation. That means ax equal c, in red color, what is changing, minus ab. Yeah, and finally, the value that is multiplying, that is the a, is going to pass to divide. The final answer is x equal c minus ab over a. And that is the answer of x. Okay, that is the answer of x. Now, if you see, this topic is only moving the variables and apply inverse operation. Finally, just to give you an idea of the fractions, I'm going to solve the point C, that is this one, and the point E, that is a double expansion. Okay? Okay, now, for this one, when you have fractions, we need to isolate x, okay, in this point. When you have fractions, we have to apply this, okay? Okay. If you see, in this fraction, we have x plus p divided by p. We have two variables at the top and two variables at the top and one variable at the bottom. Now we are gonna separate or split out the variables. That means, for example, you have this x plus p over p. We're going to split out the p for x and for p. It is going to be equal to xp plus p over p. Okay? Now we have this. Finally, rearranging the formula, we have xp plus p over p equal pq plus qp. In this sense, you wonder, my God, I have many variables, but take in mind, you only need to isolate the x, okay? Now, following the problem, now, as I said before, independent if you have a fraction, we have this expression that is adding. Pass to this side to p minus. Finally, the expression left is x over p equal pq plus qp minus, I'm going to write in red color where I change minus p over p. You see? And finally, if you see, we have this p that is dividing is going to pass to multiply all of this. And you can leave the answer as follow. X equal p brackets, this p is this p that is multiplying, p over q plus q over p minus p over p. Okay? And that is the final answer of this. Okay, now I'm going to solve the expansion. The expansion I did before an expansion, therefore I'm going to simplify this explanation. That is expanding the numbers. This times this, this times this, this times this, this times this. We need to isolate the variable x again. Yeah, we need to find x. Okay, therefore we are gonna check if we need to find x in the worksheet. Let me see. Made the subject of. Yes, we need to find x. Okay. Therefore, refer to the problem again. We need to expand the brackets. And expanding the brackets, it means ax plus ac equal CA plus CB. Now again, remember, if you see there's a pattern. When you have an addition, the addition passes to subtract, or minus passes to add the expression. This that is adding is going to pass to subtract the expression on your right. Therefore, the answer so far is 8x equal CA plus CB minus, I'm going to write in different color, what is changing, is AC. Okay? Now, if you see the expression, we have two similar expressions, AC and CA, and AC. Independent the order of the variables, we have the same variables. Therefore, we can add or subtract the variables. CA that is adding minus AC that is subtracting is 0. Therefore, we can cancel out this. Now, the expression that left is 8x equals CB. And finally, to find the value of x, we need to isolate the a that is multiplying. Therefore, pass to the other side to divide. And finally, the expression for the x is equal to x equals CV over a. And we already isolate the variable x. Okay? Okay, guys. As I said before, you need to complete until this point, okay? It is going to be this one that is I am outlining is for the next lesson, okay, guys? Have a nice day, guys. I think so it's going to be useful for you. Practice, please. I include the step by step.